So in the past year, there has been a lot of hype regarding Tesla and Elon Musk, and for good reason. The company has increased its valuation by over 10 times and has gone to become the most valuable car company in the world with a market capitalization of over 450 billion. And this also has made Musk the third richest person in the world.
That's unreal.
So you might be wondering, why is this important and how does that relate to today's video? So both Tesla and Musk's other companies, SolarCity and SpaceX, have struggled a lot in the past because they have tried to disrupt industries that have been very stagnant and there hasn't been a lot of progression. So the thing that distinguishes Musk from any other CEO is his ability to solve problems and find new ways of doing things. And the reason why Tesla and SpaceX have been such big disruptors in their industries is because Elon hired every single engineer and every single person in those two companies to have unbelievable problem-solving skills.
When I interview somebody, I really just ask them to tell me the story of their career. What are some of the tougher problems that they dealt with, how they dealt with those, and how they made decisions at key transition points.
So in the past couple of videos, I have discussed the value of understanding what a competency is and how to utilize that in order to increase your chance of getting a new job or improving your career perspectives at your current company. So if you'd like to learn more about that, just check the videos highlighted up there. And now let's just talk about problem solving. So problem solving would generally be defined as the ability to anticipate problems and consider a variety of different alternatives to devise an effective and feasible solution. To anticipate problems, you need to learn how to think broadly. In order to do that, you need to spend time researching and understanding the market you're operating in, and that could be doing research on your customer, doing research on some products, doing research on a client. The more you learn about it, the more you're going to be able to think broadly and bring that information together in order to be able to assess it from different points of view. The second point I would like to discuss is connecting the dots. So once you have done the research on your customer, on your market, on the product or the service, utilizing those different types of information and all the other knowledge and experience that you've had in order to put them together and understand better what is a feasible and new solution for the problem that you're having. So coming back to Tesla, one of the problems the engineers have encountered was that Elon wanted to have all the functionalities in the car accessed from one single screen. The issue is that such a screen did not exist on the market, but what they understood is that the technology to have some kind of a tablet was available because such technology was employed at that point by some of the smartphones. So what they've done was to contact all the different technology firms and understand how they can devise the very first touchscreen in the market, which is exactly what they've done. So the third thing that I would like to cover is called process information. And the idea behind process information is that once you connected the dots between the different types of analytics or information that you're utilizing, is being able to evaluate them in order to come up with the very best solution. And what you notice is that a lot of times companies don't really care initially for you to provide the very best solution, especially if you're applying for a new job. What the potential employers care about is to see how you're able to evaluate those different types of information, and they want to see your thought process, understand how your mind works. The fourth thing that I would like to discuss is reframing the problem. So in this case, is utilizing the experience and knowledge that you have combined with the knowledge that you've gathered through research in order to look at the problem from different perspectives. And what I would recommend here is to go wild with your thinking and your solutions. Have a paper where you write down all your ideas and try not to restrict yourself to the industry or to like a specific domain. Try to provide solutions that are as crazy as they can be. And once you have all of them written down, pick up the top 3 that you feel that would provide the best solution overall once you weighted the pros and the cons for that. Number 5, now that you're almost ready to present your solutions and thinking back to your employer or to your colleagues, what you want to do is spending some time doing solution design. And what I mean by this is thinking about the end-to-end solution that you want to provide, thinking from the inception of the idea to how you're going to make the idea happen. What are the steps that you need to take in order to make that a proper solution or something that someone can use? And when you present this back, you want to focus on how would you collaborate with others, how other people would be involved, and how their knowledge would contribute in order to create this solution to your problem. Make sure that you focus also on the challenges that you might encounter and ideally what solutions you propose to those challenges. So now that you've designed your solution and you have an idea of all the steps that are being involved and the people that are being involved into making that happen, what you want to focus on is probably one of the most essential steps, and is being able to articulate the value of what you're proposing to the other people. What you'll find is that most of the times, even having the very best solution is not enough. You need to package that information in a very coherent way and be able to present it back to others that it sounds compelling. To do this, communication becomes a big part of it. And if you want to learn more about that, you can check out the video above tough on communication. However, the core idea here is to take your time and learn how to articulate the value of your idea both in a 10-15 second way and also to expand that into a 5-10 minute presentation by making sure that you're being clear, concise, and focusing on the value that that solution provides and engaging with the audience in order to make sure that you get the buy-in from them. The seventh thing that I'd like to discuss, I covered it quite a bit in the past couple of points, and it is risk assessment. You want to show that you're able to grasp some of the downsides of the solution that you're proposing and also some of the downsides of the other solutions. You want to show how you're able to weigh the pros and cons of each individual solution and why yours is the best of them. And this connects very well with the very last point I want to cover, which is commercial acumen. And here you want to show how your solution makes sense from a commercial perspective. Is your solution cheaper, or is your solution more expensive but provides some extra benefits? Is it something completely new that has never been done before? Well, you want to make sure that you're highlighting those things. Their financials would always be a priority because in the end, this is what businesses care about most, and is their bottom line and how they can either make more money or save some money on the things that they're doing already. Showing that you've done your homework, so to say, and you've done your research and you have a good understanding and grasp of the problems that they're facing, and you're providing them a solution by weighting the pros and cons, by showing considered all the downsides and not only the positives, will make you very valuable to any potential employer and to your organization. Combine that with great communication skills and a thirst for learning, and you'll be unstoppable. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next week.